Oh my God, the stock market is rigged. Joe Biden, whatever, took some CPI numbers. He's an old pencil and paper, old mother, and switched it up. And now inflation isn't inflating anymore. So stocks ripped. Here's what we said in the pre-market channel: looking to get long, looking for a bull swing. Ignore the Anna de Armas, whatever part. And it was almost perfectly correct, because you get a bull swing right down here. Look at this thing, 951, and it wins. It wins big. No drawdown. 6% on 6%. Come on. The funny thing is, we traded it like absolute idiots, because we like to say, rigged is easy, trading is hard. We saw this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bear bombs in a row. We entered right about here. Got really excited. We thought, oh man, they're going to take this thing down. They're going to crush everyone. The move is going to be lower. Because volume at this point in time, 120%, we're expecting a 3-strike move in one direction, right? Thing is, we thought it was going to be here, and then we saw this other bear come in, and we thought it was going to be there. Didn't manage our risk very well, and I think at this point we were down $300 or $400 on the live trading account. This is why it was stupid. Right here, nothing is happening. You're right at 526. We want to chase this thing whatever way it breaks, but we want to be defensive. We need to be defensive. We need to say, hey, this is coming back to the blue line. Let's wait and re-enter. Because what do we know? We know if tradability, easy mode, was full send, at this point in time, you are going to get 3 strikes. $3 in one direction. And that's what you get, right? And if you're patient and you were waited and you took bull bomb, the only thing you could do was sell early, because it was just moving. A slow grind up the entire session. Now, we did not make it back on SPY. We switched over to the QQQ. Here's why. Volume, super insane this early. You also got the same bull swing here at the open. Look at that, 950. What was the other? 951. Wall Street, man, they're good. This one had no drawdown, 300%. Buying and holding until the end. Absolutely beautiful. But right about here is where we entered the 451 call, and at one point in time we had over 100 something of those contracts. Here we can screenshot whatever you want. Okay, why did we do that? Full send mode, expecting a trend day, expecting to go beyond 3, and you're looking at the white line here, and we are just chugging up, right? Chugging up, going higher, and you get it. And if we would have held all of the runners way longer, as we always seem to do, or fail to do, it would have been way more than the 50, 75, 100% that we took off. But that's trading, right? That's trading. You never know. It's going to keep going like this the entire session. You always have to manage your risk, or the market will manage it for you by completely wiping you out. Second, first, most important thing, right? Tradability. Lock in, follow the price action. We don't even want to trade this. The market is going up. Everything is going up. Do not try and be a hero stepping in front of the train like Greg Plitt and try and catch a reversal. I understand that it can be difficult. You're like, oh man, I missed this run up. It's going to come down now. Isaac Newsom, whatever. Object in motion, stay in motion. When we go up and we get beyond this 2, 3 typically keeps going. Right? And we almost go up to 4. I mean, you're $4.59 above the blue line. And then it kind of just chops, right? Because Wall Street made all of their money, and then they just chilled the rest of the session. Why did we switch SPY, QQQ? Volume's higher. We're at 130%. We go back to SPY. Look at this. It's coming down. Volume equals tradability equals Wall Street participation. And Wall Street was not trading SPY options at all today. And that's why it didn't really move that well. You did get a crazy little pump at the end to 530 before nuking lower. But not too much else other than that. So when you're using rigged, we want to go to where the volume is. And on a trend day like this, you're looking at any opportunity to get in. So here, right, we don't have a ton of alerts, right? There are none. There are none after 10 o'clock until, what is this? 12:12. But we can see the green florbs, obviously a lot more green than red. We know volume is high, and that typically means 3 strikes in one direction. And if you're getting into calls at any point here, like you missed this, okay, we miss it. It starts going up, you're at the blue line, you see all of the green start to come in. You can take this alert late. We don't have to have insane timing, right? We can take it here, and if you're trading it, expecting that we go beyond 3 strikes, you're never in drawdown. And the biggest mistake you make is like selling too early. That is trend day. That is tradability, full send, working exactly how it was supposed to. Understand it can be difficult to trade this when normally we experience, some volatility during the session. This entire day, we only went 1 strike down at the open. And after that, slow grind up. If you haven't seen it, it's hard. It's hard for the brain to adjust. But just know one thing. Do not try and go the opposite direction. You're going to get killed. Don't want you to get killed. Always lose small, sometimes win big. We're at all-time highs now. But what changes? Nothing. Nothing here at Rig changes. Follow tradability, then Komodo, and soon the new and improved Rippers, which we will be debuting shortly. More in the app and the user experience and all of that, because we feel really good about where the system is right now. Next video coming up will just be about NVIDIA in the first hour and how it's been absolutely maniacally insane, ridiculous to trade. If we were better at this whole thing, we'd probably skip SPY and QQQ in the first hour and only doing video. That's not financial advice, by the way. We got the lowest IQ people on the entire YouTube.